There's been an answer that has lingered in my mind since the dev Q&A a while back. And no, it wasn't whenever Yamapi said that he knew about me. It was this question right here. Will there be a new rarity in Grand Summoners like a level 100? And Yamapi replies, this may happen in the future and we're currently thinking about this. We're currently thinking about this. More than likely, this isn't a new topic. This has been brought up to them a few times, and it's probably for good reason. By the time that gacha games usually get this old, they have to do something to reinvent the wheel, so to speak. You gotta do something bigger, you gotta do something better. So what's the way of doing it? It's usually by adding a new level cap or by adding a new rarity. And depending on the way you do it, it could either be super positive for the game or it could literally be the biggest killer for that gacha game. This is a very scary step that Grand Summoners could take. They could make something incredibly dope, or they could wind up losing it all. But of course, none of this is confirmed yet, so I thought, why not us discuss this and talk about it? Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I want to say there's about a 95% chance this will be coming to GS, maybe next anniversary or the anniversary after.
But OP, what could they do? How could they make 6 stars in Grand Summoners?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. This isn't an original idea. There's so many games that have actually done this and can be used as a reference point. Dokkan Battle. Even though it's not called 6 stars, they do have a system that's similar to this. Easy A, which I actually think is probably one of the best systems for a gacha game that has implemented something like this. Easy A is completely free to play. Anybody can do it, and it reworks / buffs older units to where they're supposed to be. And everyone eventually will get this, which I think is possibly the best way Grand Summoners Global could go about the 6-star system if it did come out. Let's just say they do copy Dokkan's beat. Let's say that provides us with a new game mode that we can awaken it, maybe a tower mode or something like that. Which, let me just get this point across. This is the main thing. I just want it to be free to play and want it to be well thought out and actually change the game. Not just like, oh, it's just some stat boost, you know, it's like whatever, man, you know, not really needed, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I don't want it like that. I said I want complete rework, buffs, all that type of stuff. Well thought out design, not just slap a few numbers on them and call it a day. So that's the way that we want it to go, hopefully. I think everybody can agree we would like it to be free. We would like it to be free to play. However, the way that we do not want to go as a community is down the dark path of monetization. And what do I mean by this? There was a game that I used to play back in the day named Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Don't play it anymore. Don't like the game. But point is that back in the day, whenever 6 stars first came out, it was a pretty hype time because it completely changed the way how some characters were. Some characters that were bad are now insanely strong. But here's the thing about the 6-star issue that happened in that. And it was, in order to obtain them, you would have to summon a dupe. So think of it like this. Say you summon a Vox and you get another Vox. Well, you would have to max level that Vox first. And then I think you had to max level the other one. I could be wrong about this, but maybe you didn't. But either way, I think they both had to be the same rarity no matter what. And then you could feed in that Vox into your max level Vox to make it into a 6-star. That is a terrible system because, for one, the rates are already horrendous. Could you guys imagine if you had to summon 60 times to pity twice just to get the full access for a kit? Like, oh my god, dude, people complain about Juno not having a pity. Imagine to make her 6-star you had to pull 2. Jesus Christ. We all see it, right? It would be an uproar. It would probably make everyone quit the game, and even me myself, I would probably stop supporting the game if something like that did actually take place. But all in all, if it is implemented right and correctly, and it's actually well thought out designs, and it actually shakes up the meta, and it makes a difference in the game for the better, maybe to where units that weren't viable are now viable, maybe the units that are viable but starting to fall off, you know, maybe get a little bit of buff or something, I think it would be great for the game. If it's implemented right. That's the biggest thing, right? If it's implemented right, which I would say that 75% confident. 80% confident that they would actually make a very well thought out system. But then again, you know what? Let's not even get into it. Let's not even speak that into existence in this video. But that's how I feel about 6 stars if they would come to the game. Of course, none of this is confirmed yet. We don't know if it will ever happen, but I would say that it's a very high possibility this will be happening very, very soon. This will be happening very soon. With some of the units coming out on JP, the way how these units are shaping up, they're starting to be very clear differences in terms of design that a lot of the older units are about to get really left in the dust. So, but guys, thank you all for coming out. Tell me down below what you guys would feel about the 6 stars, if you would like to add to the conversation, what you would like to see if 6 stars did come to the game, how you would like it to change up the meta, whatever the case may be. Leave it down below in the comment section. I'll be reading them all. If you enjoyed this video, I highly recommend you check out either one of the Grand Summers videos popping up on your screen right now. Highly entertaining content. Guarantee you'll love them if you love this video. And oh yeah, don't forget to drink water.